What's up, everyone? This is Shul, aka Crypto Gems, and today we're going to be talking about what has happened in the past week in crypto land. Now, this is the 12th of September to the 18th of September, and I'm actually going past a couple hot news that we've been seeing. I'll be talking about it in a bit. And remember, I actually have the entire thread written out on Twitter, all these information and all the sort of news articles that have been happening. I've published it all on Twitter. So before we start with the video, be sure to follow me on Twitter. That's at AltCryptoGems, where I post daily crypto content, interviews, and much more. So let's get started with the video. And if you like the video, be sure to like it and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this. So let's get started with our first topic. So number one, our first topic that we're going to be talking about is the fact that today, actually, as I'm recording this video, the Binance versus the SEC lawsuit is set for today. Now, something that we've been seeing is that Binance US has not been cooperating with the SEC. It's a news article that came out this past week. What they're saying is that Binance US is supporting and giving them unintelligible screenshots, so they can't really see or use them or do anything with them. Now, a lot of people say this is some sort of FUD that's happening or Binance is doing some crazy stuff. But do keep in mind that Binance US is less than 1% of the entire Binance company. So even something were to happen with Binance US, there's no real big issue there. So number two would be Mark Cuban losing $870K US in the past week because of a hot wallet hack. Now, actually, as you can see, it came out on the Economic Times as well, where he clicked on a link and it's been sort of, his wallet has been drained for $870K. And as you can see in the image here, these are the transactions that have been happening. So 175K USDC has been sent out, some ENS, 4.8K USDT. Pretty much he allowed some hacker to do some stuff on his wallet, which he shouldn't have done. And they've been draining his wallet ever since. Now, something also that's good to know is that Binance is actually airdropping up to $3 million in BNB to all the Morocco people that have been affected by the earthquake in Morocco. They actually announced it from their Binance charity page, and they've been saying they will be helping, or 70,000 people that are using Binance in Morocco. They will be helping them by airdropping them $100 in BB. So they're actually able to do something with the money. So another one that we'll be talking about is the Ethereum Holsky testnet upgrade. It's been actually failing. As you can see, as being posted by CoinDesk, they wanted to launch the Holsky upgrade, but it's been failing, and now they are testing they will be postponing the launch and will be doing a retest in about 2 weeks, giving them time to regroup. So basically, there was a merge, or there was a new testnet that was going to happen, but right now it's been postponed for around 2 weeks. So another thing that we've been seeing, and the news article has been popping up very, very often on my Twitter feed, is that FTX has received a court approval to liquidate its crypto asset. What does this mean? FTX, as we all know, had a lot of crypto assets, and basically they've become bankrupt. And what they now are allowed to do is sell all their sort of crypto assets, so they can actually have some money to pay back customers or lawyers, etc. Now, this is a bad sign because right now, as you can see, they have $1.2 billion US in Solana. They've got 560 million in Bitcoin, 192 million in Ethereum, and so on. And the bad thing is, if they were to sell this, it will be adding a sell pressure onto the market. So then we will see the price drop even further. Now, we've been seeing a lot of this happening lately, and do note they haven't sold anything yet. So if this is actually happening, we don't know yet, but it is not that good news right now. Then another thing I want to be talking about quickly, Franklin Templeton, one of the world's largest asset managers, is filing for a spot Bitcoin ETF. In all honesty, we don't have to spend that much time on it because, let's be honest, pretty much any asset manager is filing for one, and we still haven't seen one. So that's all I wanted to say about it. Now, something else, the FTX portal, the claims portal is now open. So if you lost money on FTX, you're actually able to enter the portal. You need to log in, you need to confirm your email, do the KYC, check out what sort of bank or numbers saldo you had on your account, and then you're actually able to file a claim. So if you have lost your money on FTX, then be sure to go to this link so you can actually claim or see how much money you had on the exchange when it went down. Now, something else I wanted to say is the CoinX exchange has been hacked by 54 million US dollars by a North Korean hacker group. ZachXBT actually launched or released the information, and they've actually losing quite a bit of money. They thought it was 27 million, but it turns out to be 54 million that have been hacked by the North Korean hacker group. So another thing is the Huobi rebrand to HTX. Obviously, we've been seeing it on token 2049 in Singapore. And they have now, since September 13, rebranded Huobi to HTX. Now, they've been saying why the H stands with equivalent to Tron is what the sort of T means. The H stands for Huobi, and the X stands for an exchange. So that's why they've been calling it HTX. In all honesty, no one really cares, apart from the fact that it sounds like FTX. And as we all know, FTX did very bad. So that's what people have been making fun of HTX. Now, something else is the OPBNB mainnet is now live. Obviously, this is a new BNB chain. We've been seeing quite a few coins launching on there and have been seeing some volume. So it is one to keep an eye on, and the mainnet has now gone live. So it is good to keep an eye on it to see what's actually happening on the OPBNB chain. We actually have another video where we explain everything about OPBNB on the channel. Then finally, Coinbase will integrate Bitcoin Lightning Network, which is a crucial one. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, has said they will be integrating Bitcoin Lightning, which obviously helps transaction speed, the prices, etc. for Bitcoin. So that way it's easier to transfer Bitcoins, which I think is a great sign for Coinbase and Bitcoin in general. Then looking a bit further, these weren't too interesting topics. What I wanted to talk about is a transaction fee of 20 Bitcoin. Paxos actually did a transaction and they paid 20 Bitcoin in transaction fees. And what's interesting, the Bitcoin miner actually refunded the 20 Bitcoin to Paxos. It said, you know what, this wasn't really meant to happen. So we actually sent back the 20 Bitcoin, which I think is a very kind thing to do. And it was actually worth 500k US dollars. So it's pretty crazy to see that the guy actually gave it back. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. And then finally, the last bit I want to talk about is that Bybit might be exiting the UK market. As you can see, Bybit expects to exit UK market as new regulations loom. The UK, just like many other countries, is adding more and more regulations. And Bybit is slowly saying, you know what, we're actually going to leave the country because there's no point. He said, Ben Zhao, the CEO, actually said that they've been getting some new marketing rules which might affect their business. So they could possibly be leaving the UK. It's not been confirmed yet. It's just a rumor. But usually when you see these type of rumors, that does mean that it is the case and they are actually leaving the country soon. So that right now is sort of all the news that I want to be talking about. We did a quick one. Like I said, I will be linking this thread in the description below so you can actually see all the points that have been happening. And we've sort of discussed the bigger ones or the most important ones. A lot of stuff has happened. The price of Bitcoin is still around 27k, so not that interesting. But pretty much we will be seeing in the future what's going to happen. And it was an interesting week once again in crypto. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a follow on this video. And follow me on Twitter. That's @AltCryptoGems. Thanks a lot for watching and see you guys at the next one.